Hello family, welcome back to the channel, home of the RFC community and home of the Patreon that offers the most value out there. Okay, if you're interested in the Patreon, the links will be in the description and in the comments. And also with the Patreon, we're now starting up our NFT info in the Patreon that we will be covering. So far, there's already a pinned post in there about how to start your NFTs, how to add utility on it, and how to raise up to 1.5 million. Okay, to get your utility project going with NFTs. So once again, that's in the Patreon. And remember, y'all, with the Patreon, you can cancel at any time. All right. So look, y'all. When we look at the charts, okay, we know that the market is on a downtrend right now, and Saitama is moving slightly with the market, not as much. They're still keeping it above average, which is actually a good thing. Now, I told y'all that when we have a lot of the FOMO and fear kicking in, especially when the market starts acting up like we're seeing now, all right, you have these big sell-off. We always tend to have, okay, these big sell-off trends, and then of course, we'll start having some more upkick in buying pressure. Okay, and we're seeing that right here. Now we see we got one big buy. What we're looking for is some kind of consolidation. All right, so we've got the consolidation right here starting out. Okay, now we're hoping that this consolidation can go over or kind of trend sideways, and we can have another big buying pressure coming up. Okay, another big buy coming up. Something sort of like what you're seeing here. All right, you want to see these big buys to kind of get us back up into the high of the chart. Okay, so this is good right here. I still think that the chart is solid. Now, some may see this and be like, I'm not happy with that. But the thing is this, I like it. All right, it's showing. Long as we continue to show these trends right here. All right, long as we continue to show these trends where, okay, we're having these big sell-offs or mid-range sell-offs, and long as we're able to show the trend that we can buy back in, okay, and show that the community is still strong, that's what matters the most. Okay, look at this right here. Look at the big sales, and then look at the big buys. All right, this is what you want to see. Look at this perfect V shape right here. This was basically matched. All right, this was a buy matched with the sale. All right, so this is what you want to see. This is the kind of competition that we're bringing to the crypto space. Okay, you don't have a lot of cryptos out there that are keeping steady like this. All right, now if we look at the price action up here, all right, we're at 2033. That's not bad considering where the market is at. Okay, you got Bitcoin at 21K. You have Ethereum coming back down to earth, and Ethereum was kind of Ethereum kind of perform above their average. They kind of perform above average, versus what they're used to performing at, and used to what they're used to consolidating at. So that was actually good to see them. But as you can see, Ethereum is also coming back down to earth. Okay. And the thing is this, you have to expect that individuals have. I told y'all about Ethereum. The thing about Ethereum is that, you know, you have individuals who FOMO in. A lot of conventional investors that FOMO in, especially when the market's on the up, because the thing is, when it comes to Ethereum, a lot of the conventional investors, they think more of holding it, and then you have the other side of the coin. Okay, now those are the unconventional investors that use Ethereum for nothing but doing transactions and all of that stuff. But when you have a lot of the conventional investors, all right, those masses are actually bigger than the unconventional mass of investors. Okay, so those would actually affect the project more. All right, so when you couple that with the unconventional side that's coming in, and they're continuing to use Ethereum for transactional purposes and all of that stuff, it has quite a big effect. Now, some of the conventional investors, they held Ethereum, they bought it at lows, held it, okay, and sold off kind of at its top, which was around like 15, close to 1600. And then, of course, you have, the unconventional side that's doing transactional, just doing transactions kind of like in the DeFi space and all of that stuff. And that doesn't help. That's not any kind of damage control. That further dumps the price. So that's why Ethereum is looking like it is. But when you look at Ethereum and Bitcoin, Saitama is still performing above both of them. All right, so I like pointing this out, and the reason why I like pointing this out because I love giving the credit where the credit is due. All right, because a lot of individuals are not going to point this out. Look, 3.3, and Bitcoin is at like 21K. We're supposed to be probably at the 3.1 range. We're probably supposed to be at like the 3.0 to the 3.1 range. Okay, kind of fluctuating up in there. All right, so this is a good thing right here. I love this right here. And if we look over here also, we can see that the holders at 129K. Now let's go look over at Ether scan. We're going to go look over at Ether scan. And I have not, this is the one from yesterday. I have not really updated this. So if we go over here, okay, and we can see that over here the holders say 129K 500. Okay, so we go over here, we can see this says 129K 200. So let's kind of refresh this right here. Okay, so there it is. So look, it matches up. This is what I like seeing right here. It matches up. Okay, so we got 129.57, and this is a little bit behind, but it's still where it should be. So overnight we gained like a few hundred, okay, a few hundred airdrop holders. So I just want to say congratulations to those individuals who received their airdrops. Okay, and like I said, y'all have to have patience. You have to have patience with this project right here. We're going little by little now. The thing is, a couple days ago we had like a 3K airdrop hold. I mean, we had like a 3K airdrop drop for the investors, and before that we had kind of slowed down, and I told you that they were amping up for a bigger airdrop. Now the 3K was bigger than it was not bigger than the 6K that they had previously, but it was something. Okay, so I told y'all that this would be the development team's strategy. And this is why you don't see a lot of big airdrops back to back now, because they do a big airdrop, take a break, do a big airdrop, take a break, do a big airdrop, take a break, and so on. And that's what we are seeing. All right. So we have to know that the developers are trying. They are trying their best, okay, to do what they can do. Okay, and that's just something we got to accept, because everything else is really out of our control. All right, it's out of our control. Okay, but just know that this is the beginning. This is the beginning of crypto, the new wave of crypto, the new wave that we're going into. And y'all have to understand this also. Saitama is fresh out of their first year. It's only been 1 year, really. Okay, so like I told y'all, what can a crypto do in 1 year? Crypto cannot do much for you in 1 year, but build, okay, and develop. Okay, that's just unheard of for any kind of crypto to make millionaires and 100,000aires to millionaires overnight. That just does not happen. All right, so I wanted to make this video and keep the confidence going out there. All right, and remember, y'all, every now will be history tomorrow, and you either have patience in this crypto investing space or lose in the end. And you don't want to be a loser. All right, I want all of us to be winners. So this is my video, and I will catch y'all on the up and up. Howdy.